In this chapter, sage Ashtavakra elucidates the enlightened life and wisdom of a self-realized sage, summarizing the core teachings previously discussed. Sage Ashtavakra said those whose understanding, vision, is fully unveiled, they shine free from misery. As soon as their illusion ceases, the self is realized. All that exists is mere imagination. The self is free and eternal. Knowing thus, does the wise one act like a child? Now, let's embark on a journey together to understand and experience this verse with the help of a story first. Once every decade in the village of Moksha, nestled among ancient hills, time flowed like honey, slow, deliberate, and occasionally punctuated by cosmic marvels. A celestial phenomenon occurred, the eclipse of the ego. As the moon covered the sun, a serene light descended, temporarily erasing the villagers' egos. During this period, Ravi, a village cynic, found himself questioning his deep-seated beliefs. A scholar once said, "The ego self appears and disappears and is transitory, whereas the self always remains unchanged." Ravi sought the wisdom of the village elder, Maya, who was known to shine the brightest during the eclipse. Maya, smiling, shared, "Ego is the immediate dictate of human consciousness," echoing the words of Max Planck. The eclipse merely amplifies what has always been there, the self, unclouded by ego. That evening, as Ravi dreamed, he was in a world both familiar and alien. Upon waking, he pondered the illusory nature of dreams and reality, recalling Zhuangzi's words, "Now I do not know whether I was then a man dreaming I was a butterfly, or whether I am now a butterfly dreaming I am a man." This dreamlike state of the world, Ravi realized, was another layer of the ego's illusion. Over time, and with Maya's guidance, Ravi learned to subdue the rajas and tamash that clouded his perception. He found solace in the words of Soren Kierkegaard, "The tyrant dies and his rule is over, the martyr dies and his rule begins." This death of the ego, Ravi understood, was the beginning of true wisdom. The decade's end approached, and as the next eclipse of the ego neared, Ravi no longer dreaded it. He embraced it, shining as luminously as Maya. He now understood the words of Swami Vivekananda, "You have to grow from the inside out. None can teach you, none can make you spiritual. There is no other teacher but your own soul." Now let us move on to a simple meditation practice based on this story. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and visualize a radiant light within, dispelling all darkness and suffering. Recognize this light as your true nature. Visualize a serene light descending from the heavens, dissolving barriers and illuminating your true essence, as the ego fades into obscurity. Picture an elderly, radiant figure, her aura glowing brightly, imparting wisdom that resonates deep within, guiding you beyond the confines of the ego. Imagine yourself drifting into a dream, a world both familiar and strange. As you awaken, feel the distinction between illusion and reality, recognizing the transient nature of ego. Envision turbulent waters within you slowly calming down. The ripples of ego dissipate, revealing a clear reflection of your true, unclouded self. See yourself standing amidst the village, your essence luminous and pure. The impending eclipse doesn't dim your light but amplifies it, showcasing the triumph of the soul over the ego. Assert, the true self remains unchanged, ever luminous. Remember, ego is but a fleeting cloud, the self is the vast sky. Repeat, the world is as ephemeral as a dream. The self is eternal. Recognize, through contemplation, we subdue distractions and realize our essence. Embrace, true wisdom arises when the ego diminishes and the soul shines. Take a few moments to bask in this newfound understanding and peace. You may like to repeat these meditation steps for 2 or 3 times more. Remember message of sage Ashtavakra: clarity of vision leads to inner radiance and freedom from suffering. All existence is mere imagination, while the eternal self remains untouched. Realizing this truth, the wise act with childlike innocence. As you open your eyes, you feel a connection with your true nature, filled with serenity and wisdom. Summary chart on screen represents key teachings you just have grasped during your journey in this meditation. The teachings about journey of self-discovery continue to resonate within you, guiding you on your spiritual journey, till we move on to next verse. To stay updated with our latest videos and receive timely notifications, please subscribe to our channel and activate notifications by the bell button.